Hi, my name is Raquel, and today I want to talk about my best friend. His name was Holden Austin Gorka. I've known him for 4 years now, and he was an amazing person. A really big guy, but he had a really big heart, and I cannot believe that he's gone. If you haven't yet seen my videos already, he was in a few of my videos. He's lived with me for 4 years off and on. I met him when I was still living in Hawaii, and he loved Hawaii. He loved everything about Hawaii, mainly the girls there. Always talked about girls. He was such an amazing person. And one day, a few years ago, he saved my life. There was a roommate of mine. I didn't know it at the time, but her boyfriend was a drug abuser. When I met them, he had been off drugs. A few months into living with them, apparently he got back on drugs and she ended their relationship. Holden offered to come and move in and live with us to pay some of the rent. Everything was going good, and one day the boyfriend showed up with a gun. Holden just jumped right in his face and was like, "Bro, you better put the thing away. Like, it's not cool. You can't be doing that here." Holden and this guy is choking each other out back and forth, and I just ran downstairs like frantic, calling the police. The police come, the guy got arrested, and Holden was my hero. I don't know what I would have done if he wasn't there. He has been through so much with me. It was just one of the times we lived together. He was there when I found out I was pregnant. Corey was at work. We were watching TV at our house, and I went to the bathroom because I felt weird. My nipples were sore, and I was like, this is weird. Like, something is wrong here. So I go into the bathroom. My period was always late, so I always made sure I had tests on me just in case. And this time, I had an extra test, so I went in my closet, found it, and I went to use it. And it said I was pregnant. And I was just so shocked because I've taken pregnancy tests before because I've had scares that I was pregnant before, and I was like, whoa. But this time I was positive, and like I didn't know what to do. And so I sat on the bed, and he was on the chair next to the bed. And he knew something was wrong. He was like, what's wrong? He could just see it on my face. And I was like, nothing. And you know your best friend knows you better than you know yourself sometimes. He was like, no, something's wrong. Tell me what's going on. And I was like, dude, you don't even know. And he was like, what? Like, he was trying to force it out of me. And like, I was so shocked because I was like, at that time I was 21 years old. And I was like, dude, I couldn't get it out of me for the life of me. I could not say it. And like finally after like 5 minutes of going back and forth, I was like, I'm pregnant. And he was like, what? We were just so shocked. Like, we both didn't know what to think. And I don't know. it was just a moment that he was there for me, you know? And now I have a beautiful little girl upstairs. And he was there through so many moments, you know? And this last time, he lived with us. And the reason he lived with us off and on was because he was a trucker. So he traveled around the US, driving his truck everywhere. He needed like a base, you know, like a home base to leave all his things, because he couldn't carry everything with him everywhere, because like there's only so much he can fit in his truck. So he lived with us. He had his own room. He had all of his things here. Now it's July 2017, and the last time he was with us for about 4 months. But he stayed for my birthday in January. We went out to have sushi. It was awesome. And then February came, and Stella had her puppies, and she had, it was 5 or 6 boys. And I was at work. I had just come home from work, and I was taking a bath. And right as I was in the bath, I was ready to get out, I got a text message from Holden. He was like, "There's that puppy in my room." So he was holding the puppy, and like Stella was like panting because she was still giving birth. Corey and I helped her give birth to the rest of the puppies. But like, he's been with us through so much, and he's more than a best friend. He was like a brother to me, and we had so much in common, so that's why we had such a great bond. And Corey always called him our son because we took care of him, but he also took care of us. He was with us during this last Christmas, and it was an amazing Christmas. We had a gingerbread challenge together. He won. I love him so much, and I miss him so much, and I can't believe he's gone. Ready? 1, 2, 3. What are we singing? What are we singing?
Good morning, Bud. Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play. I never see you anymore. Come out the door, it's like you've gone away. We used to be best buddies, and now we're not. I wish you would tell me why.
Do you want to build a snowman?
It doesn't have to be a snowman. Yeah.
My makeshift sled. I really wish I had like a real one. Or at least a piece of cardboard.
Wait, before you do that, you gotta say bye to
Bye to everyone I love.